Hello everyone, it's me Tiffany and welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I'm a certified birth, postpartum, and bereavement doula, so it means I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you have not had a chance yet, please check out my website, www.sacredarrival.com. So y'all, I have not made a video in a minute because I'm usually jumping on here talking about how I'm supporting families or just, discussing different things as far as parenting, being pregnant, postpartum recovery. But now the shoe is on the other foot. If you did not see the thumbnail, I am currently 5 months pregnant with baby number 5. So, and I'm 41. So there's that. Y'all, it's very different on this end of it. I can say that. I did not expect to have any more children. I really said that after I turned 35, I would be done with having babies because I felt like, after 35, you're just, in my mind, what I'm thinking, you're older. I just really had my life like mapped out. I'm like, okay, well, once I turn blah, blah, blah age, my youngest baby will be, everybody be 18 and older. I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna do this, whatever, right? So, and also in my last pregnancy, my 6-year-old, it was a traumatic birth, and I hadn't really gone through the healing stages to really deal with that, and I was really nervous about getting pregnant again. I love being a mother. I love my babies. I probably would have a lot of children. Like 5 is not a lot, but maybe it's not. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. But after that particular pregnancy, I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So Valentine's weekend got me. It got me, and it's so funny because I was like, yo, I'm pretty in tune with my body. Like, I know when I ovulate, I know when things are going on, whatever. So I'm able to, kind of space out, getting pregnant, things like that. And I was joking, with my other half. I'm like, don't touch me, Like, I know it was, So anyway, end up getting got anyways. So, initially, I ain't even gonna lie, I was, not that I didn't know what I was doing. When you're out here doing the do, not doing anything protected, or not making sure that you're protecting yourself, that's just a risk that you run anyway. This is a possibility. But it really wasn't in my mind, like me. And did I tell y'all I'm a grandma? I'm somebody's grandmother. So not only do I have 4 children, my oldest child is 22, okay, about to be 23. I have a 1-year-old granddaughter. So I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Having another baby? Am I on crack? No disrespect. I hope nobody take that the wrong way. But I'm saying, what am I smoking? Am I smoking? You know what I'm saying? Am I tripping out? But I had so many emotions that I was going through initially. I was scared, number one. I was disappointed. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, having a baby in my 40s, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't feel no type of way because I'm saying it. Anyway, but I'm saying, in my mind, I'm just like, to me, I'm like, having a baby in your 40s, I just feel like that was, too old. You always hear about, oh, you're geriatric, or you run the risk of doing this, you run the risk of this, whatever. All this stuff played over in my head. And I was upset. I was upset with my partner, which is, it takes two, you know what I'm saying? But after I had some time to calm down and really think about it and really pray and think about what a gift, it is to be able to even conceive. There are a lot of women who are not able to get pregnant or able to have babies, and I do feel like this happened for a reason. A good reason, if I may. I also felt like there are a lot of women that are 35 and older who are either pregnant and they are going through some things that they can't really, share or talk about, or they feel alone, or, they're experiencing some things and they either, don't have an outlet or whatever the case may be. So I was like, shoot, me being 40, because I just turned 41, I say there's no time like the present to just, share my experience and get on here and talk about what it's like not being the doula anymore, but being the pregnant lady going through it and being classified as geriatric or advanced maternal age and, all of that stuff. So I just was like, okay, Tiffany, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. God's got you. You got, your family, you got people in your corner, you got your friends. I've had so much like love and support. It's not even funny. It's like sometimes you just don't know where the support is gonna come from, and things just happen, and just people, it's just so many people who are, checking in on me. I mean, like daily. Do you need this? How are you? All that good stuff. I don't even think I experienced that when I was pregnant with my other children. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been an all around blessing, in disguise. Now I ain't gonna lie. The first trimester took me out. Y'all, I couldn't eat. No, when I say I couldn't eat nothing, I was limited. I could only drink water, which I could still only really drink water. I may be able to dibble and dabble in like lemonade here and there, but for the most part, I can drink water. It has to be, it's got to be cold. I can't do nothing room temperature. Anything high carb, high sugar, my body works so hard, like overtime, trying to process it. Like, I literally have had to change my diet like 100%, which is funny because when I got pregnant, before I got pregnant, I was saying that I really wanted to do better as far as health, health-wise goes, change my, what I'm eating and start to work out more, different things like that. Because I've always been a pretty healthy size for my height and everything. I just wanted to get more active, and I wanted to also be more mindful of the things that I was eating and eat certain things in moderation. Be careful what you ask for, is exactly what happened. But I'm gonna tell you, I did not have DoorDash or none of that stuff installed on my phone before I got pregnant. Like, I was like, ooh, why no, getting food and stuff delivered, like, why are we doing it? You know what I'm saying? Them first 3 months, baby, I had my 14-year-old come like, baby, put DoorDash on your mama phone so I can, figure out how to do this, because I could not cook. I could barely clean. Thank God for, my family, because it was so rough. So now, I want to say around like the 16-week mark or whatnot, I finally got like a break, and I was able to actually start to kind of enjoy like different foods and things like that. My diet is still kind of really restricted. Like I said, I'm still only really drinking water. I drink lemonade here and there, orange juice, or some Uncle Matt's. I love Uncle Matt's or whatnot. But outside of that, as far as like eating, I'm able to eat like ice cream here and there, and cheesecake, and a little bit of candy here and there, but not really. Like this baby, I'm telling you, when I say this baby got me on lock as to what I can do and what I can't do, it's not even funny, but I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I feel so much better than I felt those first 3 months. Now that I'm in, month 5, it's definitely a lot better. I can say that mentally, in the mental space that I'm at, being pregnant in my 40s is a lot better than my pregnancies in my 20s and my 30s. And I feel like it's because I have a history of anxiety anyway, you know what I'm saying? And I'm better able to manage, I'm just better able to manage anyway. I think it's because I'm older. I've gone through more things in life, and I'm just better able to deal with things as they come about. I'm not as stressed as I was when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I feel like it's because I'm maybe more settled in a sense. I feel like I'm just able to see like the brighter side of things compared to how I was then. Financially, I feel like I'm better off than I was, then. So I'm not really worried about any aspects as far as, how baby's gonna get taken care of or any of that. I feel like I'm in a really good space. I have a really good support system, and I'm just not dealing with any bull. Like, I'm at the point in my life now, If we can have a decent conversation about things, or try to come to some type of agreement, or, you know, some type of compromise, you can find you something else to do. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna fight with you. I'm not finna text you and ask you, oh, what can I do to make it? I'm not doing any of that. I'm gonna pray about it, and I'm gonna roll over, and I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm gonna get up in the morning and go on about my day. Like, I'm not doing half the stuff that I used to do, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, because I'm not in that space. Like, I'm just not. I made a promise to myself that this pregnancy would be different, and it definitely is. You know, I feel like I'm in a season of rest. Like, I have been seeing my clients, you know, still. I've had one birth in, no, 2 births in June. I have another one coming up that was due in July. She's had her baby. I got another client coming up that's due in September, and after that I don't have any more clients until January, and I'm fine with that, because I'm really trying to protect my energy. I'm trying to make sure I'm rested. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in a good mental, you know, space for, you know, continuing with this pregnancy and my postpartum journey, you know. So I'm really just trying to put me first, which is something that I don't think in my 41 years I've done, really. So if I sound weird, I'm kind of getting over like some type of sinus allergy. That's another thing. A down tick, I feel like with this pregnancy, my immune system seems to be a little more not my immunity seems to be a little lower. Like, if I'm out around a whole bunch of people and different stuff like that, I kind of get, I don't know if it's allergies, sinuses, whatever it is, but I always end up with some type of little cough, little sniffle, whatever. So I try to limit, you know what I'm saying, being out and being around people and things like that. Again, that goes along with me protecting me, you know what I'm saying, putting myself first, make sure I'm good so baby can be good. But I was in the doctor's office with my doctor the other day. And I don't want to hear, don't say nothing funny, but my doctor said that literally women, you know, a lot of women my age are really, you know, going through it, you know, and having difficulties with their pregnancy, even younger, you know, women than me. So I'm just really, you know, counting my blessings. She told me that I was like the Halle Berry of like pregnant women. I'm like, okay, girl, don't you boosting my head up now. But I'm just saying, like, I felt that was a huge compliment, because I really am doing well with this pregnancy. I want to continue to do well. I've just gotten to a point where I'm able to start working out again, really slowly. You know, I'm working on like my squats and making sure I got my dumbbells, and, you know, just building up my endurance and, you know, my strength and things like that, because I know I'm gonna need it when it's time. The only other issue, so I start seeing my maternal fetal medicine doctor tomorrow, which is, if you're 35 and older, they do want you to see maternal fetal medicine, which is a high risk doctor, just to kind of, you know, keep eyes on you, keep tabs on you and things like that. So I'll make sure I let you all know what's going on with that, because I do have a large fibroid, as they classify it, and that they're trying to keep an eye on, that could potentially cause a few issues that they just want to keep an eye on. So I go to follow up tomorrow on that, and I'll just make sure I'll check back in and let y'all know. But I just want to get on here, share this video really quickly. I will be doing more videos frequently. Y'all's ducks. We got these ducks in the neighborhood, and we used to have bunnies. We used to have all kind of little animals and stuff, but we got these ducks, I guess because we started feeding them. They like to come and hang out and stuff, so they're probably waiting on me or one of my girls to get them some bread. I don't know, but they just came out. They was up there sleeping, now they down walking down the driveway. But anyways, I just want to get on here and share a video really quickly. I will be back to continue documenting, you know, my journey as I am in my 40s with my pregnancy. I hope that you all are doing wonderful. I hope you have a great day. As always, comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.